Okay, here we go. Welcome back to some more Assassin's Creed Mirage. Hope you all are doing well, having a great day, and remember to subscribe, hit that like button, enable notifications, and leave me a comment. So, returning to the Bureau after assassinating the doctor.
Basim, join me on the roof.
فلتصحبك السلامة في رحلتك.
Basim! I knew it was you. You're not the only one with eyes that see afar.
So, Tabed, you have filled the streets with eyes and spies.
Such is the life of a Rafiq. Without my knowledge, where would we be?
Knowledge is a tool, a weapon. It can be used for good or ill, and the Order is using it for ill indeed.
What have you learned?
Rot runs deep through the House of Wisdom. They are using some ancient book, hoping to build a wicked device.
I have heard rumors of this blasphemous contraption. They call it their great work.
The Order is experimenting on people, lethally. I have stopped them for now, but someone called Al-Rabisu is running things at the House of Wisdom.
Any idea about who this Rabisu character could be?
I have my suspicions about the great scholar, Fazil Fahim.
That fragile old man?
The clues I have gathered tell me so.
It could be. The House of Wisdom will be hosting a great symposium soon. An informal gathering of scholars. A lecture, refreshments, chatter. Even the great Arib will attend. Go, spy out this puzzle with care. But do not throw your blade at the symposium. We don't want to show our hand just yet. But if Fazil is guilty and alone, then like a viper, strike. But you must be sure.
Before I act, I will be sure.
Here we go for our next one. It seems I got all the clues. Before I do that, I have gotten all the dervish artifacts, so I'm gonna return that and then I'll continue with the story. The reason I wanted to show you this is the last. I've gotten all of them, so I just wanted to show you when you hand it in if there is anything special.
Peace, friend.
Good to see you again, Basim. You have been a fine treasure hunter, Basim. Now you can look the part.
Oh, you get a treasure hunter costume. Okay.
Hello.
I trust you are behaving yourself out there, yes? Come back with your pockets full. Do not let my shelves rest empty. Lazy as you are, you must rely heavily on such toys.
So long, old friend.
May God bring us back to each other again, Basim.
I wanted to show you as well, you've got Roshan's costume you can buy, or it's free on the Ubisoft store or whatever. It looks pretty cool. But anyways, this is... Yeah, it looks also pretty nice.
Be warned that a nest of cobras has been tormenting travelers who pass beyond our city gates. Tread carefully as you travel, and be wary of where Citizens of Baghdad!
The symposium should be here. Baghdad's brightest, sharing their wisdom. I need your help, my friend.
You're not allowed to use your tools in here. We are born upon the back of below. All that bars us from the black is one below. All should fall to chaos, but for one below. Our weakness would betray us, but for Bahamut below. For to grateful mortal eyes is Bahamut below, and so ignorant despise Al-Bahamut below. And those wise enough to love below shall ever shepherd those above. You okay?
Pardon me. I am looking for the great scholar's lecture.
Fazl Fahim's lecture about the antediluvian antecedents of humanity will begin soon. In the meantime, please enjoy our ample stock of exquisite delicacies and tasty refreshments.
What do you see, Enkidu?
There's Nehal.
I told you I'd see you around.
Indeed. And what brings you back?
I want to show you something. These House of Wisdom boars collect the wildest trinkets and gadgets.
I have been here before, Nehal. This is Ahmad ibn Musa's office. Have you been sneaking in there?
Ahmed and his brothers are capable of designing some fantastic devices.
Not all of his ideas are that practical, I'm afraid.
Don't be so smug. The world is full of wonders. Does this remind you of your nightmares?
No. More like something from the Bimaristan. Or a training chart of the Hidden Ones.
Ah, yes. The swift ways to kill silently. Death in seconds.
You can use eagle vision. It does help to show you which diagrams to look at.
It gives me a tingle down my spine. Like I'm nearing a cosmic secret.
You read too much about magicians and lost cities buried beneath the dunes.
You don't read enough. Perhaps there are other worlds, other people, out among the stars.
Nonsense.
وبعض الزيت مع قطعة كبيرة من الخبز. لقد أحبوا وأطال عمره.
Where is Arib al-Ma'muniyah, the poet?
She almost looks like a zombie while she's walking here.
This. I have seen this one before. Is this what you wanted to show me?
Yes. It reminded me of that object we found at the palace. What is it?
A drawing from an ancient book.
There is something you are not telling me.
You do not want to know what happens behind closed doors.
Why? Because you do not know either?
Because, as Derwish says, sometimes it is better not to know the truth behind the things we must do.
The truth, Basim, is that everything is here in front of you. But you refuse to look at it. This is about you. It has always been about you, ever since that night.
I took an oath, Nehal, to leave my old life behind and walk this path of shadows.
And maybe someday you will find the light. But until then, I will walk behind you every step of the way to remind you not to forget who you are.
Is that a threat?
I do not know.
Okay, so that whole walking around was for nothing. Need to get over here. See, this thing confuses me. I don't know where to get these other clues. I wanted to see if it would happen now as I progress with the story, but it doesn't look like it. It's to get that armor that I actually got, but I'd loaded before I got it.
Where is Arib al-Ma'muniyah? Where is Arib? I hope to catch a whiff of her magnificent aura. So rare to see her outside of the round city.
The beloved is in the garden, ruminating upon the perfection of nature.
Oh, to be a flower held in her discerning hands, inspiring such languid verse.
She must be relieved to be free of her wealthy patrons, for a change.
Oh, perhaps she leads an exciting secret double life, slipping out of the palaces to find inspiration in common life.
I doubt it.
The translator. What is he still doing here? Hunain, you should not be back so soon.
I know. I'm still nervous, but I couldn't stay away from my books.
I guess we must always do our duty.
وداعا.
That astronomer might be one of them, though I doubt it. Sayyidi, I am honored to make your acquaintance.
Good to see more young people enjoying the House of Wisdom.
Do you think the great scholar will give a good lecture?
Do not waste time listening to his nonsense. I have written many more edifying and practical books instead.
On which topics?
I have written extensively about sundials, astrolabes, stars and planets, and the circumference of the Earth.
Fascinating, Sayyidi. I shall read more of your work soon. Wada'an.
Attention symposium attendees. The great scholar's lecture will begin after a short delay. Meanwhile, enjoy our bounteous snacks and the sparkling wit of your fellow guests.
What see you, my friend? Show me the path ahead.
That might be the person with the books that you can talk to. Yeah.
There is that poet Abid loves, whose work keeps turning up in unexpected places.
Spirit of the sands, yes?
Symmetry of sky and sea, but only in thine eye do these two planes meet.
You have read my work. And who might you be?
A lover of poetry, nothing more. And of order. Or should I say, chaos.
I know only one living poet who loves chaos that much. Ali ibn Muhammad. Are you a fan of his pedestrian work?
The rivalry between you two is legendary. It enhances the craft. I cannot choose.
You are most diplomatic. But I would rather seek inspiration among these lovely blooms. Good day.
Sounds like the lecture is about to begin. I should return to the Kahraman.
That was interesting.
إذا أخرجت عصفورة ريحاً في الفسطاط عند طلوع الشمس فسيعرف الخليفة.
Pardon me. Is Fazil Fahim's lecture ready to begin?
Indeed it is. Head inside if you please.
Welcome, one and all, to the House of Wisdom, center of learning in Baghdad, indeed, of the entire world. I am Fazil Fahim al-Kimsa, first scholar of the House of Wisdom, wisest of the wise. Today, I will shock you with what may sound like outrageous blasphemies. Do not fear, good people. Though I am old, my mind remains sharp as steel. Today I speak of mysteries, of creatures from the antediluvian age. Do not the ancient prophets tell us about giants from before the flood who forsook Allah and worshipped false idols? Is it not possible these giants built marvels, works of wondrous power, now lost to us?
Zahra and Hassan are both dead, slain by an assassin's blade.
They're dead.
Sayyidi, I urge you to hide until it's safe.
Apologies, people, but our lecture has concluded. Please, feel free to explore the House of Wisdom's many fine chambers.
You call yourself the great scholar, Fazil. You who burn books and hope the smoke will hide your crimes. How many did you sacrifice in your search for knowledge? How many did you use, damage, and discard in the name of discovery? Now you hide within the House of Wisdom. The house you led astray. But I will find you. And I will exact justice for every soul you savaged for your great work.
Gee, look at how many things there are that you can do. Let's see if we can manage to do this in the video.
It is true. Fazil leads the Order in Abbasiyah. I need to hunt him down. Lend me your eyes.
The old fraud Fazil went into hiding.
How exciting. What do you think frightened the great scholar?
The old fool must have imagined one of his antediluvian creatures. He's an absolute disgrace.
But where did he run off to?
There's rumors of hidden passages beneath the House of Wisdom. Maybe he hid down there.
I have heard the rooftop gardener mention these places, yes.
What a colorful detail to include in my verse. The scholar by secret tunnels fled, chased by delusions of deities who want him dead.
Where is the Kahraman? I wish to complain about the shortness of the lecture. I remain profoundly unedified.
Did you see the powerful terror on the great scholar's face?
He looked like somebody about to get his skull driven. Forget I mentioned it.
I need your eyes, my friend. Pardon me, but I heard a rumor about a hidden basement beneath the House of Wisdom.
A secret basement? You must be joking.
No, not at all. Surely, such a large building must have basements and cellars to store books and inks.
I'm aware of no such location on these premises.
Perhaps a little token of my appreciation will jog your memory.
Most generous. Murders, mayhem, and bonfires. It's time for me to depart the House of Wisdom. Father has a fine carpet shop in Samarra. He always wanted me to take up the family trade.
A wise choice. Now, about any hidden cellars?
Oh, yes, of course, forgive me. Now that you mention it, there is a basement hatch in the northwest courtyard.
Thank you. Gatekeeper, let me pass.
Those who came before are...
What are you talking about?
Those who came before are...
Let me get back to you.
I've lost Fossil's greatest work.
Looks clear. I can use my weapons again if needed.
بشر ذلك بخير.
By order of the Great Scholar, the second floor library is off limits. Guards have been stationed to prevent unauthorized entry while our investigation into recent thefts and other crimes continue. Following rules now apply. Only the caretaker of books may enter. All others will be treated as trespassers. Trespassers will be detained or slain if they resist.
Looks clear.
I've lost
I
Fossil's
can use my
greatest
weapons
work.
again if needed.
What do you mean you lost the great scholar's masterwork?
I'm sorry. I was distracted by the presence of the famous poet Arib.
Forget the poet! We better find Fazl's book, or we're both dead.
Sounds like part of a passphrase.
Hey! Come out! Let's bathe in blood!
I better not use my weapons here. Go, Enkidu.
عليك الحمل السلاح ضدنا.
Looks clear. I can use my weapons again if needed.
Keep to the roof, I say. Plenty of work to do up here. Safer too. Avoid dark hallways, especially after the murder in the library. What's this place coming to? And those screams from the basement. Makes my stomach crawl to hear such pain.
What? You're dead! Got you!
Keep to the roof, I say. Plenty of work to do up here. Safer too. Avoid dark hallways, especially after the murder in the library. What's this place coming to? And those screams from the basement. It makes my stomach crawl to hear such pain.
Hey! I'm going to squash you, spider!
God have mercy on
This key could be useful. I better not use my weapons here. Looks clear. I can use my weapons again if needed.
إدارة بيت الحكمة؟ أعترف بأنه مدير كفء وليس عالما سيئا.
This looks like a hidden entrance.
Okay, so here's the hidden entrance, finally.
Looks clear. I can use my weapons again if needed.
Don't worry. We've got plenty of volunteers.
You can pull my teeth out with hot irons before you get me in there.
Hey! Wait just a...
Wrong button, luckily I could still assassinate him there. I say watch out for these pots when you break them, snakes are in them.
The rat will know your eyeballs, Smith.
That screaming sounds horrible.
deep wrongness here. A reek of rotten iron. Those robes might help me get closer to Fazil.
No subjects shall enter if they are not wearing their robes. You may find the appropriate garb in the room adjoining the pre-suppuration cells.
What have they done to these people? Poor guy will not need this anymore.
We're going undercover.
This should help me blend in.
Let's see how this works.
Please, take me back there. I don't belong here.
Where is my robe? I can't meet the scholar without my special robe.
This world doesn't look right. Someone take me back to the bright, shiny place.
Next subject! In here, now!
There are horrors here, but the most terrifying thing is that I have seen it all before. Somehow.
Who dares meddle with my great work? Killing my allies and spoiling my lecture. It's an outrage.
It looks like the handiwork of a trained assassin.
Must be some faction in the Round City. Or one of those jealous broods in Sharqiyya.
These killings were too subtle for mercenaries.
No matter. Once I understand how the mechanism works, I will prove myself to Al-Bahamud.
In here, Lackwit.
You are new, aren't you? I don't recognize you. They promised you gold when you volunteered, yes? No matter. What you are about to behold surpasses all worldly riches. Don't be afraid. Are you afraid? This is my great work. I call it Arua. It will take you on a journey to another realm. Why did the first ones leave this world behind, filled with fools, I wonder, and make so few of me? We call this the House of Wisdom, but its foundations are unsound. For beneath the House of Wisdom lies the Dungeon of Ignorance, and upon such dark secrets we build our philosophies. Science is the noblest purpose. Knowledge is the greatest power.
No.
No? Then what?
Justice.
This may be the place. It may be here where lies absolute knowledge. It is not how I remember it. Behind the doors, it looked brighter.
But in the end, all we see is darkness. I need to get out of here. Get back to the inn.
That was pretty cool, I think, but we'll loot this place and get out of here in the next video. Hope you all are well, have a great day, see you in the next video.